So what happens when the mastermind meets the charismatic visionary? The INTJ and ENFJ relationship is a fascinating blend of logic and emotion, strategy and inspiration. But is this a perfect match or a clash of opposites? Let's dive deep into their compatibility to uncover the truth. Welcome everyone to another Live Protocol video. Let me tell you about my book, Rise of Understanding. So if you think the theory of traumas is intriguing, you'll be glad to know it's just a portion of the entire framework. I'm allowing free access to it through Google Drive. The link is in the description, or you can email me directly if you prefer. And if the book resonates with you and you want to help support the message, you can get a copy on Amazon to help spread it further. It's entirely up to you. Now back to the video. So how ENFJs enrich the relationship. So ENFJs, they bring warmth, emotional depth, and a deep sense of connection to the relationship, helping the INTJ open up in ways they might not on their own. So their natural charisma and social intelligence makes interactions smoother, guiding the INTJ through the complexities of relationships and human dynamics. ENFJs are also deeply supportive, encouraging their partner's personal growth while inspiring them to embrace emotional expression. Their optimism and enthusiasm create a vibrant energy in the relationship, balancing the INTJ's more reserved and pragmatic nature. With their ability to see potential in others, ENFJs push INTJs beyond their comfort zones, fostering both intellectual and emotional expansion. Challenges the ENFJ brings to the relationship. So despite their warmth and good intentions, ENFJs can sometimes become overbearing in their desire to help and guide their partner's growth. Their need for emotional connection may lead them to overanalyze the INTJ's reserved nature, mistaking independence for distance or disinterest. So at times they may push too hard for deep discussions or emotional expression, overwhelming the INTJ who prefers a more measured approach to feelings. Their strong social drive can also create friction, as INTJs often need solitude while ENFJs thrive in social settings. If unchecked, their tendency to take charge of situations can come across as controlling, making the INTJ feel pressured rather than supported. How INTJs enrich the relationship. So INTJs bring stability, strategic thinking, and long-term vision to the relationship, providing a strong foundation that balances the ENFJ's emotional depth. So their analytic nature helps the ENFJ think more critically and more objectively, offering a grounded perspective when emotions run high. While they may not be naturally expressive, their loyalty and commitment speaks volumes, creating a sense of security that the ENFJ deeply values. So INTJs also encourage independence, pushing their partner to develop their own goals and aspirations beyond just relationships. So their ability to stay calm under pressure and approach problems with logic helps navigate conflicts effectively, making the relationship more resilient in the long run. Challenges INTJs bring to the relationship. So INTJs, while deeply loyal, can sometimes struggle with emotional expression, leaving the ENFJ partner feeling unheard or unappreciated. Their natural inclination toward logic over feelings can make them dismissive of emotional concerns, viewing them as irrational rather than valid aspects of the relationships. INTJs also highly value their independence and solitude, which can make ENFJs feel disconnected or even neglected if boundaries aren't communicated well. Their blunt and direct communication style, though efficient, can come across as cold or insensitive, unintentionally hurting the ENFJ's feelings. Additionally, INTJ's reluctance to adapt to social expectations or engage in emotional discussions may create frustration for their more socially attuned and expressive partner. Biggest challenges to overcome for INTJs. So the biggest challenges INTJs need to overcome in a relationship with an ENFJ revolve around emotional expression, social adaptability, and control dynamics. So INTJs naturally prioritize logic over emotions, which can make it difficult for them to recognize and validate their ENFJ's partner's emotional needs. Learning to express feelings, even in small ways, can significantly strengthen the bond and prevent the ENFJ from feeling neglected. Another major challenge is social adaptability. So INTJs prefer solitude or one-on-one interactions, while ENFJs thrive in social settings. Finding a balance where the INTJ supports the ENFJ's social nature without feeling drained is crucial for harmony. Lastly, INTJs must navigate control dynamics in the relationship. It is like being told what to do and value independence, but ENFJs have a strong desire to guide and to help their loved ones. Instead of resisting, INTJs can work on seeing this guidance as an expression of care rather than control, while also setting firm boundaries to maintain their own autonomy. So overcoming these challenges requires self-awareness, open communication, and a willingness to grow in ways that don't compromise their core nature. Biggest challenges to overcome for ENFJs. So the biggest challenges ENFJs need to overcome in a relationship with an INTJ revolve around patience, respecting boundaries, and managing expectations. So ENFJs are naturally expressive and emotionally driven, which can make INTJ's reserved nature feel cold or distant. Learning to accept and appreciate the INTJ's way of processing emotions without pushing too hard for immediate expression. This helps create a more balanced dynamic. Another major challenge is respecting the INTJ's need for independence and solitude. ENFJs thrive on connection and togetherness, but INTJs require alone time to recharge. Instead of interpreting this as a rejection, ENFJs can work on understanding that space doesn't mean lack of love, but rather an essential part of the INTJ's well-being. Finally, ENFJs must adjust their expectations for emotional reciprocity. They naturally give a lot in relationships and expect the same in return, but INTJs may not always express their affection in traditional ways. Recognizing and appreciating the INTJ's subtle signs of love, such as problem solving, loyalty, and long-term commitment, can help ENFJs feel more secure in the relationship. By practicing patience, embracing differences, and allowing the INTJ to open up at their own pace, ENFJs can create a deeper, more fulfilling connection. So, how can this relationship work? For an INTJ-ENFJ relationship to thrive, both partners need to embrace their differences and find a balance between logic and emotion, independence and connection. So number one, communication is key. So INTJs must make an effort to express their emotions, even if it feels unnatural, while ENFJs should learn to appreciate the INTJ's subtle ways of showing love. Open, honest conversations about needs and expectations will prevent misunderstandings. Number two, respecting boundaries and social differences. ENFJs should allow INTJs their necessary alone time without seeing it as a sign of rejection, while INTJs can make an effort to engage socially when it truly matters to their partner. So compromise is essential. Both should be willing to step outside their comfort zones occasionally. Number three, giving and receiving love differently. ENFJs tend to express love through affection and words, while INTJs often show love through loyalty, problem solving, and deep commitment. So recognizing and valuing these different expressions of love will help both partners feel appreciated. Number four, balancing control and autonomy. So ENFJs must be mindful of their tendency to push for personal growth in their partner, allowing INTJs to evolve at their own pace. On the other hand, INTJs can try to see ENFJ's guidance as an expression of care rather than control. Number five, shared intellectual and emotional growth. So both types value self-improvement and deep discussions, making learning and evolving together a strong foundation for the relationship. They should find common ground in big picture conversations, personal development, and shared goals. When INTJs and ENFJs embrace their differences rather than fight them, their relationship becomes a powerful combination of strategic vision and emotional depth, creating a strong, dynamic, and fulfilling partnership. Compatibility isn't something that's predetermined by nature. No two people are inherently meant to be just because of their personality type. While natural chemistry can create a strong foundation, no relationship thrives without effort. The one universal truth in all relationships is that both partners must be willing to compromise, adapt, and actively work toward understanding each other. A successful relationship occurs when two people choose to make it work together. Like I always say, understanding breeds acceptance. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. That will allow us to keep making more videos like this. For more related content, please click on one of the suggested videos. Thank you for watching.